Namaskar Bondhura. Hi friends. For today we have a short quick special lesson. This was a question I received in the comments about how to say something in Bengali, or rather how to ask anyone that how to say this in Bengali. So I thought this is a good time to address it because we have covered most portions of this before, and we can just bring it all together and get to understand how to form this sentence. So let's have a look at the question words first. We have covered the question words in the main series extensively, but for our purpose at hand, let's have a look at the relevant question words. So there are two. Number one is what. The Bengali of what is ki. The other one is how. It can be either of the two options. One is ki bhabe. Literally, it means in what way, or how can be also said as কেমন. So ki, kibhabe, and কেমন. These are the words which you will need to construct the sentences which are coming up. The verb to say or to tell is bola, and as you can notice, bola ends in a, so it is a group 2 verb, and for group 2 verb, the conjugations will become boli, bolo, and bole. So the a goes out and it's replaced with eoa. So I say, we say is ami boli, amra boli. You say, both in case of singular and plural. Tumi bolo, tomra bolo. He says, she says, and they say. O bole, ora bole. Now bringing those together, we have the common sentence structures which go like this. So the question was, what do you call this in Bengali? The Bengali structure sentence becomes এটাকে বাংলায় কি বলে? Now, before we proceed further, let me clarify something. If you see the English sentence, the subject here is you. What do you call this? So, if we go by that, the Bengali should have become tumi bolo, right? You call is literally translated to Bengali as tumi bolo, but you don't see that in the Bengali sentence at all. The reason is in the Bengali sentence, we are going for the passive form of the sentence. So it is more like a translation of the second sentence, which is what is this called in Bengali? Not what do you call this in Bengali. What do you call this in Bengali will probably be better translated as এটাকে তুমি বাংলায় কি বলো? But that's not the point when you're asking the sentence. You are not really interested in knowing what the other person calls this in Bengali. You just need to know the word for that particular object in Bengali. So better mapping would be the passive sentence, which is the second sentence in the English. What is this called in Bengali? To the Bengali sentence, এটাকে বাংলায় কি বলে? So এটা is this, Bangla is in Bengali, ki is what, bole is called or to call, right? So এটাকে বাংলায় কি বলে? Just for a couple more examples. Now, how do we say what is that called in Bengali? It will be ওটাকে বাংলায় কি বলে? এটাকে বাংলায় কি বলে is what is this called in Bengali? ওটাকে বাংলায় কি বলে is what is that called in Bengali? And if you want to put in any object in the place of this or that in the sentence, so that will become like this one. What is a pen called in Bengali is pen ke banglaয় কি বলে? Pen ke banglaয় কি বলে? Notice that um, these are objects, so we to signal that these are objects, we add the suffix k to the name of the object. So pen ke banglaয় কি বলে, or spectacles ke banglaয় কি বলে, or fan ke banglaয় কি বলে. You can use any word, or bag ke banglaয় কি বলে. You can use any English word, add the suffix k to indicate that that is the word for which you are asking the translation. Another important thing to note here is in this sentence structures, you are asking for the translation of a word. This is not asking for translation of an entire sentence. This is only asking for translation of a word. Now if you want to translate a sentence, this structure which we are going to learn now, this is the more common one. So এটাকে বাংলায় কিভাবে বলে? How do you say this? When you're asking for translation of a sentence, you you will not say what is this called, you will say how is this said in Bengali. So এটাকে বাংলায় কিভাবে বলে, কিভাবে is used for how, or you can say এটাকে বাংলায় কি করে বলে. Kora is the word, is the Bengali for to do. We haven't learned this, but we will cover this in much greater details later. But this is a structure which you can use. এটাকে বাংলায় কিভাবে বলে, এটাকে বাংলায় কি করে বলে, or এটাকে বাংলায় কেমন করে বলে. For example, let's just practice with one sentence. How do you say I love mangoes in Bengali? So you just quote the sentence I love mangoes. এটাকে বাংলায় কিভাবে বলে? So when you are saying the sentence and then এটা is a pointer, so এটা means this, which means the sentence which went just before this. I'm asking how to say this in Bengali. So I'm asking for the translation of the sentence. And again, all of the variants are fine. এটাকে বাংলায় কিভাবে বলে, I love mangoes এটাকে বাংলায় কি করে বলে, or I love mangoes এটাকে বাংলায় কেমন করে বলে. So that's all for today. Just remember, the first type of structure will be used when you are asking for translation of particular words, and the second type of structure is used when you are asking for translation of sentences or longer forms of speech. That's it for today. সবাই ভালো থেকো, আবার দেখা হবে. Everyone stay well. We will meet again soon.